this is like a Slava or like a... What is the tier 8 called? What's the tier 8 called, the French one? Champagne? 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 Yeah. So it's like a Champagne, but Alsace. So, I'll actually test it one game, so we are for sure, because I'm not sure. I think it was like this, right? With 3 more guns. Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Yeah, this confirms. I just need to look at the armor. So, hello YouTube, hello Twitch, welcome back. We are here with the next ship that's gonna be in the next update in the Christmas patch, and we're looking now at the Roussillon. If I butchered the French, I am sorry, but Roussillon, I think. Anyway, this is gonna be the next dockyard ship, and it's gonna be in the patch dockyard. You can complete combat missions for a full duration of the update in the first 2 weeks of 15.0. The dockyard will be available until 15.1. 20 stages in total. 18 can be completed through combat missions. You would need to buy 2 missions to get it for free. 2 levels cost 5,000 doubloons, so nothing really changes. Do you invest 5,000 doubloons and you get the dockyard ship. In the halfway, you will get the tier 6 French cruiser Montcalm, and if you have it already, you get compensated with 45,000 doubloons. So if you want the ship, you have to invest 5,000 doubloons. It's just like a classic dockyard. The pronunciation is good enough as a French. Merci beaucoup. Good. So what makes the ship so special? We have a kind of weird looking Alsace with different turrets, and it's based on the Champagne mechanic, or Slava and so on. This thing excels, has extremely high panning 406mm guns that excel at complete long range. So,
the
a bit like a French
real
Slava.
underscore birth control just subscribe.
On tier 9. If you look at the armor, you will notice you have an overmatchable nose and an overmatchable back, just like Champagne. The middle is covered in 32. Survivability wise, we're looking at 72,450 HP. We have a pretty good torpedo belt. The main guns have a reload of 31.7 seconds with reload mod, have good turret traverse, have pretty good fire chance as well, and again, pretty decent shell velocity with 850 meters a second. AA, nothing too fancy to mention. Speed is 33 knots, keep in mind, there is also brisk on it, and there's also speed boost, so we'll go back into that later. And the concealed is 13.2. Now, I built my ship the following way. I would probably put here, if I would be you, I would put the engine boost in to get longer engine boost. But the engine boost is 15%, so stacking that on 33 knots with the speed flag, where is it, 33 knots? We're having 36 knots, we have around 38.1 knots. Adding brisk on top of that, we're going, if we are not spotted, around 41 to 42 knots. A fast car indeed. We have a normal heel, and we have a spotting aircraft that gives us even more range, which is already crazy with 23.4 km, but hey. Now, this ship also has a gun reload booster, which gives you 50%, like cuts the reload into half. However, the reload, or the cooldown, is extremely low. Yeah, extremely long. As you can see, it's 152 seconds, that's 2.5 minutes. Which is crazy long, to be honest. So you want to play the ship more on the second line, medium to longer ranges, to excel with the insanely good guns. I went with reload mod because with the spotter plane we have more than enough range. Maybe if you want to go crazy, you could even run it range mod, but hey, we're here to play the game and not leave the map like every Slava gamer. How long is the speed boost actually? 4 minutes with this. Okay, so definitely worth it. It's a long speed boost then. And without further ado, we're going into battle. Bro, I wasted it like 3 times, Snoppers. What are you yapping about? I used the engine boost from the longer purposes the whole time, fully. Stop yapping about it. At a close range, you need to brake with the engine boost, otherwise you're past the enemy target. Bro is reading chat, imagine, yeah. Good. Anyway, first game, and we're instantly in the Super Ship CD game. I love it. But hey, luckily we have a ship that doesn't try to participate in the battle anyway. I must say though, first impression, I haven't played this ship. This is the only ship I haven't played during testing. The other 3 from the Steel event I tested actually off stream. I don't like the turret look. I think it might be only me, but I think the 4-barreled French turrets look better. This is just, I don't know, this black coverage here on top. It looks weird. I don't know. Good. Oh, it also seems to be accelerating fairly quickly. All right. So what's our speed? 41.8 knots. GG. Very good. Let's see. 23 km, 12 seconds leading time. Alright, that doesn't seem too long to be honest. Let's see, look at the firing angles. Okay, firing angles are pretty bad forward. How do they look backward? Now we have the time to check these things, because it's always easy to say does it have good or bad things, but now we can check it actually. Oh, kiting angles are not... Kiting angles are actually pretty good. Alright. Fair enough. Well, let's play it how it's intended to play. As much as I hate these designs a lot, to be honest. Let's look at the dispersion. I'm not sure if there was a lock-on or not, but so far that doesn't look too bad. Very easy to aim. Yeah, I think there was no lock-on. There wasn't even a lock-on, I'm pretty sure. Keep in mind the reload is fairly long. Like, you want to punish broadsides with it when you can. Also, you're kind of tempted to shoot HE with that ridiculous fire chance, but hey. Alright. Looks okay. I mean, vertically it's way better, that's important. Oh, actually, it's vertically not that good. That actually looked horrible, vertical dispersion, to be honest. Did they nerf the Sigma of the ship? I can't remember if it ever got nerfed in testing. If it did, then I'm sorry, I missed that.
Torpille à bâbord. Croiseur ennemi repéré. Erreur de retour au navire. Torpille à bâbord.
Color doesn't have regular BB dispersion. It's improved on range. Unless they change that. I remember exactly the dev block where it said it's similar playstyle to Slava and Champagne. Unless they change that, I'm 100% sure. I mean, you don't really want to push with 25mm of nose armor, to be honest, anyway, that much. Yeah, the dispersion looks pretty good, honestly. That's not this is a better salvo now. But he's driving away. I want to try the HE once. Caliber is 406, right? Yeah. Wait now for the best shot. Like, perfect dispersion. And it's HE. Okay, he's not spotted, to be fair. But hey, we're still gonna shoot there once. And we're gonna rotate over. There's a Valpa walking into our spawn. It needs to be stopped ASAP. Also, yep, that wasn't any lock on there. Hey. It's the same dispersion as Wisconsin. Okay, so it's all over the place pretty decent then, but it has less Sigma. Fair enough. See you in a bit, Xbox. I mean, to be fair, I wasn't really too interested in this boat in comparison to the others, which is kind of easy to understand if you look at the steerable events, ships, Rim, Aki, and Hawaii. Alright. Herr Valparaiso, ja. Können Sie bitte around the corner kommen so I can nuke you? Man, they're feeding the Valpa player crazily again. I don't like that.
L'ennemi a pris l'avantage.
That should be potentially a kill. Nah. He actually got our CV and now I'm feeding him as well. We need to run. Have to aim upper. Nice. Good. Got smashed finally. But our CV died. The heal is normal, right? On the ship, yeah. So far this seems to be a bit underwhelming, to be honest. I mean, in all fairness, it's a tier 9. We're not having a tier 10 here, so how dare I would compare to, for example, Wisconsin right now. But the reload is... I don't think the honestly, like, the dispersion is alright and so on. You can work with it, but I think the reload is far too long for what you get offered here. The reload is really crazy long. 31 seconds with reload mod. That's kind of cringe, honestly. Not the biggest fan of this. Great team again. Yeah, I mean we can't choose that. That's just gonna happen from time to time. We can just hope we have enough impact. But with this thing, having impact with this thing is hard. You don't even have the armor to push. Tank range mod? Nah, bro. I'm here to play the game and not leave the map. Only BB where I would maybe take range mod would be incom for a bit better dispersion. And then you have normal, still normal range, but that's the only ship where I would think about it even. And it's only for buffing the dispersion, not even because I want the range. What happened to my CV? He got Valpad. Oh. I mean, yeah, what should I add to it? He got Valpad. Now, if the dispersion would be like this, that would be cracked. Look at this. I mean, he was driving away, but you get the idea. That would be cracked dispersion. This thing is just sad. Playing this ship instantly wants to make me play the other three again. And it took legit just one game. Well, I don't know. Might be the first game syndrome. We give it one more game a chance. But this one actually feels from the get-go already very underwhelming. Like the other three, for example, the Aki games were not the best either, but I saw a lot of potential in the Aki instantly. But here, boah, I don't see the potential. I like the fact that I know my armor layout and that this guy can completely rip me from here to here with his shells doesn't make it any better. I don't know about this boat, I really don't. Best YouTube video conclusion. Yeah, like legit. Like, if you don't perform in the ship in the game, whatever reason, you played it bad, or like you had no time to do anything because that your team died away or whatever, you still know usually, you still feel some capabilities of the ships. And if I'm honest with you, I don't feel I have any capability in this ship. Sure, I can go get a drive-by on him done with a reload booster, but it's not like I could do that also with a Friedrich der Große or something. Like, no joke, against the Satsuma, I just, like, it's a Satsu of course, but I feel like I have zero chance here. He would need to do a big, massive mistake now to F this up. Which he obviously does, but that's a different story, you know? I already got reload here because reload is so terrible. I'm gonna be reloaded fast and he's gonna die. Like, we're gonna have an okay result for tier 9 in the 12th match now. But that thing is still crazy mediocre, and that's mainly because this guy just gave us a free kill. And that's how results can sometimes question the actual ship. Like, I still think this is an absolute terrible ship. But what we just did, we could have done with a different BB as well, because he just gave us this ship for free. I wouldn't say now, wow, this ship is insanely powerful. We might actually survive it though, if we can get the heal off here. Gotta make sure this guy can't help.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the speed is very nice about the ship, and the guns are very easy to aim. But you pay a lot for that. And the reload booster is nice, a nice thing to have, but probably just would play a sus over this, honestly. Because they didn't really play around my arm. Like, again, this guy here can just rip me apart completely. I'm covered in 32. And 25 bow armor even. And stern. The AA seems to be tragic as well. The AA actually seems incredibly tragic. But hey, we'll give it another try. I'm not judging it after blasting his Satsuma at close range. Most BBs can do that. We're still gonna be first in our team with that super ship kill. But you get the feeling fast. Like, if you play the game for like 7-8 years like me, you get instantly feeling what ship is kind of capable and what is not. Pretty fast. And that's one of those where I'm like, nah, bro. Nah. Reverse speed is 17 knots, which is actually pretty good. And the acceleration and deceleration also feels with a speed boost pretty good. But again, it's about punishing ships. And I thought it's like a Slava where you have like insane dispersion on long range, but you don't really. So I kind of mixed that up. Because for all that I know, Champagne exactly works like this. And Champagne is pretty much the lower tier version of this on tier 8. Dockyard ships are often well balanced. I mean, a lot of the Dockyard ships are crazy good. Roussillon is a perfect example of a Dockyard ship right now that is extremely good. Or another example would be that is pretty good or was good back in the day is ZF6, for example. Wisconsin is one of the best ships in the game. Or a really good one at least. Let's say it is. Odin. Nah. I mean, Odin has the Odin has the tragic habit of being like a Sevastopol. When you see the stats and you see them on paper, you think it's a really good ship. Or not bad at least. But then you play it and you see all the bad things about it. Like Odin has 2.0 Sigma, for example. and 9 guns and pretty decent reload. So you would think the guns behave pretty decently, but then you play it and you realize, oh shit, it doesn't. Or it has a lot of armor, but once you realize that armor is not that important when you have basically no HP on a battleship, it's not gonna save you either. And with Sevastopol, it's also the thing. Like, you have improved AP angles, you have insane accuracy, you have really good gun penetration and so on. And on paper, this sounds all amazing. A zombie heal as well. But then you also realize you're a fat ship with super long reload and you have 30mm armor everywhere, so you get humped by BBs. And you have no real, like maneuverability besides the speed boost, obviously. But yeah, Mr. Roussillon. You have to... One thing for sure here is you have to play this ship really careful. Like, you're not gonna brawl often with this boat. That's for sure. What I did last game with the Satsu was only possible because he was alone and he let me go so close to him. This is a really questionable ship, honestly. It's not really good. And just because I outplay a bad player or something in the super ship, that doesn't make the ship good, guys. Like... What I did, again, I want to clarify this, because a lot of people will say, hey, you just killed the Satsuma full HP. He wasn't the best Satsuma player, in all fairness, and secondly, it's still a Yamato hull to an extent, so once you're close... Wow, he actually turns out crazy. Once you're close, you can gas the Satsu with every BB, pretty much. And now I get once the good dispersion and I have HG loaded, I can't. Ach yeah, okay, I would have only landed 2 anyway, but... There was one time the dispersion I was thinking the ship has the whole time, GG. Ja, and then... Bitte einmal Müllern... Oh mein Gott, I can't speak anymore. Müllernfuhr anrufen. Hier ist der Bioabfall, danke. Bro, this reload is so sad. Like, what the hell? Like, I'm not... like, guys, I really don't try... Like, I really don't try to defend BBs or something. You know much I hate them as well most of the time. At least, like, balancing-wise. But this thing on the same tier as Valpur? So far, I don't think of a single BB, tier 9 BB, that I would not rather play like this. And I'm not over-exaggerating. There's not a single tier 9 BB I would think right now in my head that would be worse than this.
Nous avons détecté un sous-marin ennemi.
That's crazy. I expected so much else from this ship. But I guess I remember completely wrong what it's supposed to be. Iowa? I would play an Iowa over this at any day. Like, don't get me wrong, if you try hard, like, really hard, you will get good results, like a Jäger or whatever. You can play any ship and perform somewhat. But me pushing with this ship, if I have a death wish, sure. Me playing it on long range, or I could play an Izumo, I could play a baije, I could play so many ships that would be better at long range. That could also push, you know? Wives, this thing has 25mm of bow and stern armor. And 31-second reload. Yeah, well, I thought it's like Slava, you know? It has like insane gun dispersion on long ranges and good pen, but... Okay, we got him at least. I can't complain. But... Oh, and the middle is, by the way, 32. So God bless if you see a Musashi player or you're in a tier 10 match against Yamatos. If the vertical dispersion at least be good. Look at this vertical dispersion. Well done, Wargaming. We finally have a BB where I'm not molding that it's overperforming. Thank you. I should be very happy about that, actually. But you made it so bad that I actually think it's underwhelming.
Boost des moteurs désactivé.
Oh, bro, what is this shit, man? The only thing that it's good at is speed. But what does it bring you if you get a perfect flank? If your gun reload is ass, your reload booster has a billion years cooldown, and you have no armor, nor good dispersion. Oh, do we have the one good shot now? Ah, nee. Nee. I think... No. Oh. That might be skip... that might be Dockyard that can be skipped. Unless... Is there any change to the ship that I'm not aware of? Nah, that's a skip. They changed the dispersion in testing. Oh, that's why it doesn't have Slava dispersion. That explains a lot. Why did they change it? That's peak. They changed the whole thing, what Champagne and this is about, but they leave the armor. Like, look at this. Ey, das macht bestimmt richtig viel Spaß, damit im Tier 11 Game zu sein. Ich kann mir nichts Schöneres vorstellen. Bro, you can even, like, what is this? What is... It was too strong. Honestly, it's 406mm guns. That's just an angling problem, to be honest. I mean, of course, if you fight tier 7s, you can kind of gas them in the middle as well, but... Yeah, okay, we played them all here. The Steelwell events at this. I think this is skippable from my part. I can show you instantly a ship that performs better. And it's for free. Here. You play it on range. On medium to long range. You get good dispersion. You have more consistent guns. And you have armor. And it's a tech tree. Big. Also, this ship you can get for free as well. It's one of the tier 9 ships you can get. You're welcome.